Hey guys, and welcome to episode 31 Football Manager 2015 with Aston Villa. It's the second leg of the game against, or the Capital One Cup semi-final against Spurs. We only had one fixture between then and now, and of course it was a defeat, 1-0, Crystal Palace. Victor Anichebe with the only goal of the game in the 32nd minute. Of course, where do you think it was from? It was from a corner. No surprises there. As we go into today's game, I've tried to shake everybody up. I've told all the guys who are starting, you got to buck up your game. Luke Shaw got an injury in that game, so he's out for 34 weeks with pulled hamstring. We've also got a new system working with us today. But we do have Luke Shaw and David Santon out, which means it's going to be a rare game for Manfred Götze. We've got Horn in nets, as you can see. Two centre-backs of a Balanta and a Corey. Götze at left wing-back. Romero as the anchorman and Peruzzi at right wing-back. Pereira and Cleverley in the middle. And Vadala playing off Benteke and Boye. Yeah, it's really just a test run, to be honest, of this tactic, because there's no way in hell we're going to beat these guys 2-0. Or 3-1 or one of those, you know. Yeah, you take it, actually. Aggressively. Roy was aggressive. Good man, Roysy. But, you know, they're listening keenly. I don't know what that really means. Are they fired up or not? Not sure. We'll get into the game nonetheless and see what we can do. Or can we do anything? At least they're going to have a good performance of some sort, if possible. Wilfred Zaha really was the thorn in our side. Him and Aaron Lennon were the thorn in our sides for that first leg, of which we spurned a 2-0 lead to come out with a crushing 4-2 defeat, which leaves us in the situation we're in today. Here's Götze and Cleverley. Vadala beats a man or two, and then tamely shoots at Hugo Lloris. Here's Carlos Vela though, 1-0, game over. From a free kick, it's a good goal. I suppose you can't really argue with that one. From a defensive point of view, that's just a stunning free kick, but you know, it's just, there's just nothing positive to say anymore, you know. Here's Benteke. Boye, no. Gets it away. Corey, Gil Romero, Pereira. Pereira now. Going. Vadala, Benteke. Somebody's got to put it in, and Benteke does so. Benteke obliges to get his 17th of the season. And I suppose gets us straight back in this game, because suddenly we only need 2 goals again. Which I suppose it is doable. It doesn't mean we will do it, though, unfortunately. There's a difference between those two. So we start off the second half. We've gone attacking. We've nothing to lose in this sort of a game. We might as well lose the second leg 4-1 or something, you know, and kind of take that risk on the off chance that we spring a surprise. But if we can... Oh, Negredo's offside. I thought that was a penalty for a second because the game stopped and he was in the penalty box. What can we do? Don't think there's much we can do, especially if they score now. I think we're just throwing in the towel. Vela hits the crossbar. Here's Vadala. Can we break? Lucas Boye's been fairly anonymous up front. Pereira, no, nothing doing for Roberto Pereira, who I feel quite annoyed because I'm not playing him really where he probably should be playing. Like, I'm playing him today in the centre midfield. You know, he shouldn't be playing there. He should be playing just behind the striker. But we've nobody else to play in the centre midfield, so that's kind of why we're playing him there. So we're going to change these guys to complete wing backs. Suppose we might as well change them up. Go overload, direct, take more risk, higher tempo. So we're cracking them all out here. Looking, this is your usually the kind of go-to when you're in search of goals. Probably should take Boye off as well, which I'll do so now. Bring on Bonazzoli, and we'll bring on Jack Grealish, who finally didn't get a start because Vidal was playing instead of him. But Grealish is going to come on now for him. Just doesn't seem to be any magic really. Here's Pereira, Guillermo, there's Grealish, Bonazzoli, Benteke had to score that. We really had to score that, Benteke, and that could have been our last real shot at it. Chadley now, Suso, Gotta does really well. Benteke's in again. Oh, you've missed this one as well. What are you doing, Benteke? When you really need him to come up trumps and he does that. So disappointing. Because this loss today is consigning us to no European football next year, unfortunately. Because we're out of the FA Cup as well, and as you guys know, there's just no chance in the league whatsoever. And Negredo scored. It's all over. Negredo with his 16th of the season. Timo Horn with another shite piece of keeping, but you know what are you to expect from this year? He's been crap. Cleverly, Benteke, Grealish, Gil Romero, Cleverly, Balanta. I don't really know how much more time the border Bonazzoli there grabs a consolation goal, I suppose. I really don't know how much more time the board are kind of willing to give me in charge. I doubt very long. They shouldn't, you know. If I was the chairman of the club, I'd have sacked me already, to be honest. But I suppose they're showing decent enough loyalty, keeping me in charge because I did so well last year. Manfred Götze finds Grealish, and I don't know. It is 3-2. We've got 2 minutes of additional time to work with. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go just all out. We're going to bring on Osvaldo Teresi for a core 8. We're going to stick him on up front as well as a poacher. Just Ballant on his own. And we'll just change that to go route 1. Pump ball into box. There you go. Can you get more attacking than that? I don't think you can. Don't think it's really going to matter, but I suppose we might as well take a risk. We've played decent enough in that last two, so if it wasn't for that Negredo goal, we would have been really in with it. We would have gone through if it wasn't for that lapse in concentration to give Negredo a goal there in the 86th minute. Instead, we're going to come out of this tie with a 6-5 aggregate loss, which is disappointing, but you know we did put in a good effort, and you can't fault us today. We actually played quite well. We won the game, just didn't win the overall tie. If you look at the fixtures, it's all league from now on, really. Yeah, got the Palace game next time up. I'll probably show it, even though I did show Palace a few episodes back, might as well. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. And subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. I'll see you guys later.